What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, today we're going to be reacting to some Metro. Now, of course, they did announce a brand new Metro at the Xbox showcase. Not, they announced it a while ago, but you know, I decided to react. They showed a lot more to the new Metro. I'm very excited about it. So we're going to be reacting to Metro Last Light. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm loving the small rhythm, like build up, loving the kind of Foley nature of this track, the kind of sound design approach of just keeping everything very like ambience made, just adding in a lot of like echo and reverb and a little bit of like distortion as well here and there, of course, but just the gradual just echo of like the guitars playing like dum 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 dum, just kind of reverberating throughout the space of the mix, and just even the rises of like the tension that we're getting. It's really like, I think it's very it is very Metro. Small nature of the percussion here, just the small nature of this boom 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 boom, almost just kind of like a rhythmic heartbeat, just boom 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 boom. I think that last third act of the soundtrack probably symbolizes Metro. It's slow, very kind of almost tactical in its approach. You kind of have to follow the rules a lot of times. you kind of, it's very slow, and then just out of nowhere it just builds and builds and builds and builds, and then it kind of just cools off, calms off. You know, well, whether you're going to like a cutscene, or whether you're completed the mission. But that's kind of Metro in a nutshell. So it's very interesting, the nature of this soundtrack, just building up in the tension, the rises, using the strings, the full percussion, or yeah, the full percussion, maybe the full orchestra just comes into just comes into full fruition, and then it just builds for a couple of seconds, then it just dies, then it just drastically just stops, and you just sees it out, and then you just play it out. Yeah, I quite I quite enjoyed this one. This one's very fabulous, but it's also like the way that the kind of the bass comes into it. I think maybe the bass might have been like kind of the motif, the grandiose of this Metro game. But ladies and gentlemen, that is my reaction to the Metro last night. There's a lot of maybe about 4, 5 different types of layers. I also like the underlying layer of just the ambience of the game, which I think they captured very well in this soundtrack. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you leave a like, and make sure you comment down below a recommendation, and I will react to it. Until then, bye bye.